So I'm here with Dr. Chris Jones, who is the leader of our glioma team here at the Institute of Cancer Research London and has just had a paper published in the journal Nature Genetics. So Chris, could you tell us a little bit about your discovery?
Sure. We've discovered recurrent somatic activating mutations in a gene called ACVR1 in the very rare childhood brain tumour diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma, or DIPG.
And could you tell us a little bit more about DIPG itself?
Sure. So DIPG is currently an incurable disease. It's a tumour which arises deep within the brainstem of children. And unfortunately, because of where it's located, we're unable to offer any sort of decent treatment for these kids. And in fact, we've, until recent years, not really been able to even to study the biology of the disease because surgery is really not an option. We've been very lucky to work with a group of neurosurgeons and neuro-oncologists in Paris who have reintroduced the use of a safe biopsy procedure in order to collect material for the kind of genomic studies that we've done.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what these mutations are actually doing?
Sure. So we were really surprised to see these recurrent mutations in ACVR1. They've not been described in any other form of cancer at all, so they seem really quite specific to DIPG. But also, more remarkably, they're the same mutations which, when found in the germline, so in every cell of your body, actually give rise to this congenital malformation syndrome known as FOP, or fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva. And this is a really debilitating condition in which the soft tissue turns to bone.
So could you tell us a little bit more about how your discovery could translate to patient benefit in the future?
Sure. So what's also remarkable about this particular gene that we find these mutations in is that it's actually a very amenable drug target. It encodes a receptor, it encodes a kinase, and we know pretty well how to target these molecules. So it immediately offers up an element of hope. We may be able to design a good drug to target this receptor, which may be useful in the future for patients with DIPG and maybe even FOP as well.
Thanks very much, Chris.
Thank you.